Shai Stadium. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Rutgers head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Working on the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Quick give. It's Smith. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And this defense has got to be
up, and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Gerard Pringle Jr., big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Ready to fire from the pistol.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
JKS. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Songa Politelli from the gun on third down. Lucky to get it off.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll go to the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 20. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for space. It's Pringle. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Let's take a big picture program perspective on Rutgers. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Third and long coming up. Quarterback changing the play. From the gun on third down, Sangapolitelli. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They're all over him. Complete in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Setting up the screen. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lions still shaken up and down on the field. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it on the option. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Uh-oh, look out. He's got the first down. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Running inside, it's Smith. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. Oh, he's got some space. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the 1st down. Nice job.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Racing down the left side. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Rolled his way into the end zone. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Finds his target. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for 1st down. Some misdirection with the counter. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
3rd and out on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, but we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Songapolatelli. Out wide right, it's Carter. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's changing the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Left side is Pringle. Works it ahead for 6 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and it also takes us to the 2-minute timeout. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Unleashes to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here's the return from inside his 10. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive.
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back's got it on the screen. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Got out of trouble and throws. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Out wide left, it's Carter. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback signaling to his guys.
Return!
Throwing, Songopolitelli. Right side, it's Yates. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Again, it's Songopolitelli. Caught over the middle. It's Jenkins. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room. Adjustments gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, catching up with the Scarlet Knights head coach at the half. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. JKS. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Can't hang on after the hit. Be fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Rid of it on the RPO. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Smith. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Fires complete on the crosser. There he goes to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Who can be the most physical team? That's what I love about this offense. Back-to-back plays, make no bones about it. They trusted their offensive line. They're going to run the football, and the defense couldn't answer.
That's what I like the best about that play call, David, is just the... That's right. You're going to stick to the run. Yeah, you got stopped earlier, but you're trusting this offensive line to get the push necessary, and your running back to find a tiny crease to get into the end zone. So being physical down here at this area of the field, so important. Nice play call as well to stick with it.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and...
He's loose on the right. He's at the 40. The 20. Then some. Touchdown, Rutgers. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. On play action. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got. Quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Might as well give it to him again. They were all over it.
Great play by the defense there, getting a tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Got an alley. Run ends there. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pick. That one.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Throws it off the RPO. There he goes. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver going in motion. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Grab in the end zone for 6.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him. Had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Rutgers sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Sangopolitelli slips through his hands and incomplete. He had everything set up for the screen except the catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Sangopolitelli from the gun on third down. And the quarterback is knocked down. Back at the 13. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quick give. Ran through the contact. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going with the counter play here. Swamped immediately.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Found enough room to get it. Enemy territory, they're down at the 43-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Alexander. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Working the ground game. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and 8. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They want to throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative.
He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Nittany Lions sideline, this offense is getting ready to take the field, and they know they are in command. They keep saying, eat, eat. They can't stop us right now. This is a top 10 defense. This is a little bit surprising here today, but guys...
Makes a grab and room to run. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This is a shoot. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Unloads it left. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the stick.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! As they push that lead out, opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He's got it out. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, State University of New Jersey!
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Follows his blocks. It's Pringle.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll ride him again. Turning it on. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Straight ahead, it's Pringle. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Songa Bolatelli. And it's incomplete despite some serious... It's shown there.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and...
Touchdown, Rutgers! Somehow, they got up off the deck, and they got back in the game, and they're all tied up.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Keeps it on the ground. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play calling.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back.
Going over the top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
A nice play by this defense, and now you are 1 play away. You've got the lead. You've got to pin your ears back. You're coming home, and you're playing the pass on this play, and you are trying to end this.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's loose. Running through contact. Touchdown, Penn State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Those big plays, who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Looking to throw. Max got it on the screen. Just couldn't nudge it across for the 2-point conversion. They'd hoped to go up by a touchdown, but they're still up by 5 here in the 4th. Out of the end zone. Makes a move. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The run inside. It's Pringle. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have 1 left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Carter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Making the adjustment on the play. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Again, it's Songopolitelli. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. He's looking to pass. Can't find his man in the end zone. The two-point attempt is no good, and they'll try to hang on to this lead in the final seconds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Defense playing a bail technique. Wants to throw one first. It's complete to the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way going for it all. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played tonight.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers.